Hello Cancer, this is Star. We are here we're going to go through the entire deck for you today to find out what your whole story is for the month of October 2020. So get comfortable while I shuffle these cards. We got a lot to talk about, so let's see. Cancer. As always, I like to shuffle on camera for full transparency. And let's shuffle here. Okay. What do we have for you, Cancer? Let's see. Bear with me while I get all these cards out. All right. I'm feeling like a lot of ups and downs for you guys. Let's just see. I'm going to start off line by line, and then I'll give you a bigger picture sort of overview. But during the shuffle, I was sort of picking up on this energy of a lot of healing. I feel like many of you are healing from past events. And you're starting on some sort of new cycle. Okay, so starting with this first line, I really feel as though you've come to some sort of realizations about life in general, right? Or about your desires and what your expectations were. I feel as though you had some, I want to say disappointments. There had been some disappointments in your life, or people or situations that really just did not live up to expectations. You didn't get your wish in something that you desired, that you were anticipating. And I do feel that this made you a bit emotional, and you may have been holding on to some kind of desire here. But what I feel here is that you have come to the point where, like I said, you've come to this realization that you need to walk away. Others of you, you haven't quite gotten there yet. You're still at that place where you're kind of, I want to say, like crying over spilt milk, or it's not even really spilt milk, it's just things that did not materialize for you, that didn't go the way that you wanted them to go. And so some of you may still be holding on, but the thing is that the more that you hold on to this energy, you are the one who is holding yourself back from having success. Because a lot of times, you know, we think in our minds, our logical mind, that we know what's best for us, and we push so hard for a particular outcome that we don't realize that a lot of times when the universe, or not a lot of times, always, when the universe blocks us from something, someone, it's always to our benefit. There's a reason for it. There's a reason why something here did not work out for you, because there's something better. There's success ahead of you. But the longer you continue to carry this burden, the longer you're just blocking this for yourself. So I'm seeing two sides of the coin here. Some of you have gotten, like I said, to that point where you've come to that realization. Others of you not yet. So this may be happening here. This may be something that you're experiencing in the month of October. Let's see this next line. Yeah, really interesting. Okay. So let me take a look here. So we have two tens here, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, both of them in reverse. Ten of Wands was up here, which was you carrying that burden. Now, I do feel that there's a sense of persistence that it is something, it has, to a certain degree, it's been holding you back, but I feel that more so this persistence in you, this desire to get ahead, it's really going to end up paying off for you. Let me see here. Again, we have the King of Cups here twice in the reverse. So again, I am picking up on this healing energy. I feel that something happened to you in the past where your emotions may have been all over the place. You weren't feeling very confident. And I feel that that's what is ending here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor now, and it's filling you with that confidence that you were lacking before, because again, you were focusing on whatever did not work out, right? So now this persistence is coming in even more to make something better happen. I am picking up here on, for some of you, on a particular relationship. I feel like for some of you, there was a particular person that really disappointed you. Could have been in a romantic relationship. This person may have deceived you. I do feel there may have been some ego issues. You may have felt rejected by this person. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. So we have the Hierophant here, which in this deck it's called the Messenger. We have the Hierophant right on that Lovers in reverse, with that Seven of Swords in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So again, I am picking up on, if it's not a romantic, I feel for most of you it is going to be a romantic relationship, a marriage, committed relationship, that somebody lied to you, disappointed you. We have that Justice card here in the reverse. So, and that's clarifying your energy, which is the Queen of Cups energy. For some of you, there could have been third parties that you found out about, but more so, and you know, this is a general reading, so I don't want to get too specific here, but I just, essentially the gist of it is that you found out that somebody wasn't what they appeared to be. And you carried this burden for a bit, okay? It took you some time to get over this, to heal from this. Some of you may still be healing from this. But the important thing is that I feel here you are ready to move on, or in the month of December, in the month of October, you are going to feel like you're ready to move on. Because you're seeing longer term, you're seeing a bigger picture of what is going to benefit you going forward. And it took you some time, like I said, with that Four of Swords being there in reverse and the Four of Wands. You have Four of Wands, the Fool, and the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you actually may have moved. This could be like a new home, is what I'm seeing here. I feel as though there's people around you who are helping you to see that path, that better path for yourself, or helping you to see that you deserve better than how you were treated or what happened to you in the past. For some of you, and I don't like to call out signs in the whole story reading because it's such a broad sort of reading, but I am picking up on a strong Taurus energy or earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel for those of you, you know, this may have been specifically this person who disappointed you or lied to you, deceived you one way or another. I feel here that you're not giving this person, you may miss this person, but you are not giving them a second chance. I see that situation being over for good. You're looking toward the future, something new. You're not going to, you know, roll around in the mud with pigs anymore. That's not happening. Yeah, it's just not even an option anymore for you. I do feel that as though you guys have matured through these experiences. And interesting, we have the Nine of Swords here twice, both times in the reverse. So yeah, you've matured, you've learned some sort of lesson, you know, whatever it is that you've gone through, it's made you a stronger person, and you're no longer allowing this to affect you emotionally the way that possibly you may have done in the past. So you are definitely on the move, on the go. Wow, look at that. There's very supportive energy from people around you. So this could be friends, family, very strong family vibe here, specifically siblings I'm getting. So a sister or brother, you may be receiving communication or taking some sort of like maybe even like a weekend trip with them. Some of you, of course, this is a general reading. Yeah, but I'm seeing you like relaxing. This is going to be more of a relaxing month. Like I said, you've gone through some painful situation, you've gone through healing, and now I feel like you just want to kick up your feet and relax. Because see, we have the Death card here in reverse, clarifying the Magician. So like I said, you are starting this brand new cycle in your life. Yeah, and I feel like you've gained clarity. Very much so, where before you may have had or been going through a lot of confusion. Now you've gained clarity, and that's why you're able now to move forward in a more decisive manner. Now, the reason I like to look at it when it's all said and done is because I like to see, you know, what's happening in the middle and kind of work my way out. I feel the focus of this month is just that, what I just said, is that you are gaining the clarity that you needed to finally move on. I feel like that's a big theme in the month of October for you. So whereas before maybe you didn't have a clear sense of direction, I feel with the help, especially you know, the support is coming through pretty strongly. With the support and the help of others, you are seeing that path very clearly, that new path forward. So yeah, it does feel very positive. Let's see what else we have for you, Cancer. Yeah, I'm just getting, you see, very, very interesting. So there, mentally you were blocked, okay? You maybe had a lot of anxieties, a lot of reservations about, you know, what to do. But I feel here the wait is over. You are no longer blocked, or you won't be after this month. I feel like a lot of you are ready to you know, get to work. Let me see here. Speaking of work, I'm picking up on, it could be, I'm kind of picking up on some friction or disagreements between you and a higher up, a boss. Or if it's not a boss specifically, it could very well be like corporate culture, or, you know, a little bit broader. Yeah, you guys are definitely releasing yourself from anything toxic, anyone toxic in your life. I'm seeing here new ideas at work, or I feel that there's somebody trying to, like, either disagreeing with your approach to something, or your plans. There's something, some kind of plan or idea that you have that I'm seeing a blockage, a need to wait, and a bit of restlessness on your part. So just a heads up there for you. But that's specifically work related or career related. Let's see. I'm getting here either you. Okay, so for some of you, there may be a mother or mother figure, a wife who needs your help. You're going to be of assistance to someone, or vice versa. They're going to be of assistance to you, but I feel it's more so on your side. I feel you will be providing assistance, and it not necessarily like it can be tangible for sure, but I feel it's also in the form of emotional support. Okay, let's see here. All right. I'm picking up on brainstorming. There's some brainstorming that's being done between you. Okay, so for some of you, it's between you and, like I said, a mother figure. Others of you, it doesn't have to do with another person. It has to do with creation. Okay, so like I said, you're embarking on a new cycle in life. And I feel that there's a lot of focus here on abundance, whereas maybe before you were very much, I feel like maybe before, you know, in the past you were very much focused on others, which is, you know, typical of Cancer, is to focus on other people's well-being. You know, you're a very nurturing sign, so that's kind of what I'm picking up. And I feel like there's a shift here. There's a shift in energy where you are learning to apply that energy that you always extended out to others. You're applying it to yourself. So very much an energy of self-love here, but it's almost like you're teaching yourself to be this way. Yeah, and this has come through time, through your healing process, you letting go of these past habits, conditioning, like cultural conditioning. I'm getting, and it's almost as though you feel as though you should be further ahead in this particular way of being, or changes that you want to make in your own life. Like you should have changed by now. You should be different, but you have to understand that this was so ingrained in you. It was like almost in your DNA, that this is going to take some time. That's what I'm getting. Something here is taking some time, and it's not going to be as quick as you think it should be. And you should, you know, give yourself that time and not be so hard on yourself. Also, with regards to whatever this idea, or yeah, I'm getting like you know, when I was talking up here about your career, your job, there's some sort of new idea that somebody in a higher position may be blocking. Okay, maybe it's just not the right time, not necessarily that they don't like your idea, but it's like changes or something that you want to execute very quickly, but there is a need to wait. I'm picking that up very, very strongly. Again, I kind of feel it's to your benefit. What I'm getting here is a lot of frustration from you, but the cards are saying, you know, take it easy. Just don't push too hard, okay? Because there's things that you don't know that are going on behind the scenes. And so just allow for things to unfold. Because I feel like things will eventually, they're going to turn out better, okay? If you just give it time. Yeah, you see the High Priestess in reverse. So whenever this is revealed, whatever was going on behind the scenes, the reasons for the delay, you're going to be happy about it. You're going to be glad that you just gave it that extra time that was needed. Okay, so here's what I'm picking up now. Whenever it comes to now, whether it be with regards to career or whatever in your life, I feel as though any sort of delay or disappointment kind of triggers you because of whatever that I feel like you went through something major in the past that you had to heal from. And so because it may be fresh to you, even though you've healed from it, because it may be fresh, it kind of triggers you and takes you back to more difficult times, and you think that you're still in that place. You're not in that place. You're in a brand new cycle. You're starting a new cycle, but nothing is perfect. Okay, so I do feel like there's a need here for patience and for trust. Even though you will not always know all the details of what's happening, or you may not always understand why things happen the way that they do, just having more faith and more trust in the universe. Okay, in this last line here, this is talking about, again, we're going back to that Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So that disappointment that came from this person that you had a very strong bond with. Again, the Five of Cups here is in the reverse. It's clarified by the Tower. So this is already past. This is not something that's going to happen again, at least, you know, in this month. I don't see that talking about that like future-wise. This is something that definitely happened in the past, but I see you letting go. Just understand that this is a slow process with that Knight of Pentacles being there. And the reason is because it's not just about, you know, the healing, you know, make it feeling better emotionally, physically. It's not just about that. It's actually about seeing the bigger picture in it, about learning the lessons. I kind of see you guys feeling a little bit lonely. So you may have had to let go of someone in your life, or you may have had to distance yourself from someone. And so this is, I do feel like this is still affecting you on a mental level. And so you're kind of in that middle, you're in the middle in that transition period between the ending and the beginning. I feel you're more so in the beginning of that new cycle that you're on, but there's still remnants here, emotional remnants from the past. So just know that it is a slow process, but I do feel that you have a better idea or a better view, you know, of what occurred here. Why this may have happened, how you may have contributed to this, and how to prevent this going forward. And so I do feel like you can go forward. You know, this is your choice, right? So you can move forward without fear. I feel like there's just fears. So you may be a bit distrustful of people now, you know, new people that you meet and whatnot. Hold on, before I pick this up, let me just, so this time we have the King of Pentacles here right at the center, which I love that energy. So again, I feel in this spread in particular, there's more of a focus on the tangible, career. I feel that that is progressing in a positive way. It may seem as though, you know, there's people putting blockages in your way, there's challenges, and there may be there may very well be. But the point of this is, you know, just give things time to unfold, because again, you only know what you know. And so not everything that you think is, you know, supposed to be a certain way is actually supposed to be that way. But I see you here as being a lot more stable than you were in the past, or than you were feeling in the past. I see you progressing here, and again, things turning out even better than you had anticipated. I am picking up here that there were experiences in your past, especially relating to money matters. Okay, so experiences in your past, it could have been like a loss of a property, losses of opportunity, bad investments, whatever, you know, you fill in the blank, however it resonates with you. But I'm seeing here that there's a need for you to think back at times when financially things did not go well for you, because there may be a situation coming up where you should have learned from that past experience in order to make better decisions coming forward, right, in the future. So what I'm picking up again, specifically with regards to what I just said, it's okay to say no to things. It's okay to reject opportunities. Some of you may have a problem with that. And so again, go think back at the past, at all the times that you just kept saying yes, 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 and it was not in your best interest. Okay. I'm picking up on surprises, though. There's some kind of pleasant surprise that's coming your way in the month of October, specifically when it comes to financial matters. All right, almost done here, Cancer. Okay. I have to say, I feel that many of you are closed off to relationships, not just romantic relationships, but just in general, even friendships. Again, because I feel, you know, there was a major disappointment. There was somebody that you had to cut out of your life, or again, just distance yourself from, or even just learning that somebody was deceitful to you, even, you know, if they're still in your life. But again, I'm seeing a lot of outpouring of emotion because of this huge disappointment. and decisions, very tough decisions needed to be made as a result of that. So I do feel because of this, your confidence was impacted, and the way that this is showing is in you not being as nurturing as you used to be. So, you know, people who were around you, the people who were close to you, they are definitely feeling and seeing a difference in you, in that you're not as giving, you're not as nurturing. And it's not necessarily that you are always going to be that way, but I do feel that you are looking at things from a much more practical perspective rather than an emotional perspective. I feel as though before you may have allowed yourself to make decisions based on your emotions, and you are taking control now. You're doing things a little bit differently. And for some people around you, this may not necessarily be like the most positive experience, because again, it's a totally different side of you, but it's one that I do have to say, like for some of you, you're kind of carrying a chip on your shoulder. So just, you know, be mindful of that, because you don't want that to affect you. I feel this is temporary, though. I don't really think that this is something that's going to continue for a long time. Again, I feel you're still kind of working through that. Remember, I told you there was still remnants there. There has been a huge amount of healing. You are starting that new cycle, but again, I feel like you're right. It's like you're 1 foot in the new cycle, 1 foot in the old cycle, right? So you're just letting go. I just feel like that, you know, I'm seeing you like taking a deep breath and just let it out, you know, just set it free into the universe and just let it go. Because it's really just for you, for your own sake. So let me see, I want to kind of pull a couple of oracle cards for you. Let's do these. Just overall messages for Cancer. October 2020, what do they need to hear? Messages and guidance for Cancer, October 2020. Okay. We have peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Crystal clear intentions. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Clear cognizance. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. And finally, remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Yeah, so I'm getting very much strong energy here of self-love, to be honest. I just see the amount of work that you have put into this. This was no easy feat for you to get over whatever it was that you have healed from. I feel that you're very much more connected to your higher self than in the past. I do pick up, though, that there is still some more work to do as far as paying attention to your physical body, eating better, that kind of thing, and also internally, you know, you working on your solar plexus, finding peace within, because all of this, it's like almost like clearing out all the clutter, right? So that you can have these crystal clear intentions, because the universe is trying to send you messages as to, you know, which way to go, what path to take. And I feel your powers of manifestation can potentially be very, very powerful right now. But again, your job is to put in the work in finding inner peace and feeling confident about yourself and taking care of your body, knowing who you are and your relationship to the universe and spirit. But again, very positive. I just feel like you've been through some rough stuff. And yeah, I mean, other people are going to see the change in you. Some people, it's not going to be very comfortable or pleasant, but it is what it is. And we're all doing the best that we can. So Cancer, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Love you guys, and I will see you soon.